I'm here with
Tyler Aber.
Ryder Wilson.
Luke Washabaugh.
Mr. Rupert.
I'm Ethan.
Isabella. Maddie.
Tyler. Are you an owner of a fantasy football team?
Yes, 2.
Ryder, do you own a fantasy team by any chance?
I own 3 actually.
Are you a fantasy owner?
Of course.
So do you feel confident in your team this year?
One of them, yes. The other one, not so much.
Why not the other one?
One of them, I had a high draft pick. I was able to get my number 1 player on the board, Aaron Rodgers. Next round, I had the beginning of that one too, so I finished it off with Devontae Adams. Last year, I had that duo, and I won the league, so I think that's great. Next one, I had the 5th pick, middle of the round. Wasn't able to get a good QB. Had a decent flex, but overall, the roster just isn't what I think.
So you're a big stat guy instead of going for running backs?
Yes, sir.
Who are your big players this year for?
Big players this year, Kyler Murray. I'm really looking forward to his season. You know, I think he has top 5 quarterback potential this season. Devontae Adams, I'm looking for him to come back as a number 1 this year. Those are 2 guys big on my radar.
I'm gonna have to say watch out for Calvin Ridley. He has to step up as the wide receiver 1 this year. Outside of that, hopefully Big Ben. Hopefully Big Ben has a good year. So.
Well, actually, in the league that Marko's in, I got a few good players. I think I'm gonna actually destroy Marko. He doesn't stand a chance. I had like 6 picks, so I came up with some solid running backs. He, on the other hand, has a lot of wide receivers. I'm not even worried about it.
I think that's a lot of personal bias.
That's about it.
Do you have any sleeper picks?
Sleeper picks. Oh boy. Antonio Brown hopefully makes a comeback for me. I picked him in the last round of our draft, so hopefully he comes back. That's our sleeper pick, and hopefully he stays not suspended.
Sleeper picks, Austin Ekeler, top 5 running back in the league this year.
Do you have any predictions on injuries? Who do you think's going down this year? Is it major? Is it minor?
I hope no one from the Steelers. That's what's most important here.
Baker Mayfield, done for the year, ACL.
Now, do you feel like the aspect around NA is more hate towards fantasy or more love towards fantasy?
At least with like my group of friends, it's love. But I'd say NA is pretty towards fantasy football.
Okay. You know, I think it's a growing trend. When I was in high school, no one played fantasy football, but now I see everybody checking their fantasy stuff. So I think it's a growing trend.
Definitely more love. You know, love to play with your friends, and the passion that goes along with that is just great atmosphere, great time, great energy.
Just not really into it, not my
I
thing.
just don't know anything about it. But I would be interested in starting one if I knew more about it.